Hi Sagittarius, welcome to your August 2018 read. This is going to be great if you are a Sagittarius, Sun, Moon, Rising, or Venus. Okay, so I've already pulled cards. You've got three major arcana showing up in the spread. We've got the Devil, the Emperor, and the Hanged Man. I do feel like overall this is a good read. I just feel like whatever it is that you guys are wanting or have been wanting, it's going to require you to sacrifice something. Mainly, I feel like that something being old behavior traits or like old behavioral things that haven't, led you to go further, old ways of thinking, stuff like that. It seems like in order to get whatever you want, there is going to be sacrifice on your part. And it may be something that you guys are finding at the end of the month. You're still kind of dealing and juggling and trying to find the balance in that. But overall, this is good. I just feel like this is a month full of awareness for you guys. So, yeah. Let's just jump in. We've got, what's the unseen energy? We've got the Nine of Cups at the bottom of the deck, right? So, I really feel like you guys are, ooh, and look, underneath that, you've got the Eight of Pentacles. So you guys have been really trying to do work on yourselves, right? The Eight of Pentacles is all about doing good work that's going to lead to much success, right? But you see he's alone. He's working on himself. And he's working by himself. And he's working very meticulously and paying attention to detail and really ironing out what he wants. That's like a person who like makes a wish list or something, and it's very detailed. And this is what I want. This is what I want this to look like. This to feel like. This to go like. But it's really good. I feel like you guys are really in a place where you guys have been digging deeper to find what it is that you really want, what will really make you feel fulfilled. Notice this isn't a Ten of Cups though. This is a Nine of Cups. So it's like with that realization that you have to feel happy and full and abundant on your own first before you can expect that to have with other people's other people and other partnerships, if that is, if this feels like a love reading for you guys, just so you know. But definitely you guys are focused on your happiness, you're focused on, your emotional fulfillment, your satisfaction, your comfort. This person's very comfortable. I can't remember who had it, if it was Virgo or Leo, but I told one of them, it's like he reminds me of almost this guy who buys a booth at the club and he has this whole booth to himself and he has the luxury to, if he wants, invite people over, to drink with him or whatever. But it's like he's lined with all this stuff around him, like he's surrounded by goodness, right? And he feels good on his own right now, right? Now, okay, starting out, you guys have the Page of Cups with the Five of Wands. For most of you guys, feel like this is like you're at a place where you want to move forward in something, right? There's something that you want to do because pages are always, they pop up when we're on the cusp of new things, right? So a Page of Cups has to do with emotional fulfillment. So it's like you guys are ready to take the step forward to really find and go for things that make you happy, right? You guys are really taking the steps to learn what makes you happy, but I feel like there's blockages there. So this can be external energy, like there's people in your way. Maybe you want to offer your cup of love to someone and there's other people who are interested in this person, or maybe there's someone that is interested in you, or maybe you're still interested in someone else, right? But I feel like this is really more internal energy of almost you guys have been trying to move forward in things that make you happy and then things that make you feel loved and like feel really good to you, but almost like you're getting in your own way. I feel like for some of you. And I say that too because up above you've got that Devil energy. So the Devil energy, I can't remember if this is Leo or Virgo again, I can't remember, but if you have Leo or Virgo very strong in your chart, or if there's someone that you're dealing with that's Leo or Virgo, I would definitely suggest you watch their video because they both, whichever one it was, had the Devil and the Nine of Cups card in their reading, right? Um, I feel like it was Virgo. Anyways, Devil, Capricorn energy, if we're talking about a person. But like I was telling, I think Virgo, the Devil card is really, for me, it's a card of drugs. It's a drug card because it's not in the sense of substance abuse, right? But just drugs overall, like what you're addicted to, what has power over you, whether it's a person, a circumstance, a behavior, a way of thinking, whatever it is. So I almost feel like, this this Five of Wands is external energy. Like you keep blocking yourself, getting in your own way. You keep coming in and somehow like fighting yourself. It's like that voice in your head that's negative and isn't giving you anything good. Like say you want to move forward in doing something. It doesn't have to be a relationship. It's something that makes you feel really good, right? And it's like you've got that negative voice telling you, no, you can't, you ain't shit, or whatever. I feel like for a lot of you, it is an internal thing. You guys are kind of battling that. Others of you, there are actual people who are in your way. There are people who are not good for you. There are people who bring confusion, people who make you feel bound and make you feel small and make you feel powerless, right? So, again, in the beginning, I felt like this is going to be a month where you're going to have to sacrifice something, and I feel like this is right up in alignment with that. Like you guys having to sacrifice, like giving up old relationships that aren't working for you, old friendships that aren't working for you, that make you feel, like you're not enough, that make you feel small, or whether it's giving up your own shit that you do to yourself, your own bad thoughts, your own behaviors that are not conducive to you moving forward in the way that you want to. There's definitely going to be a sacrifice in order to get and maintain these Nine of Cups that you are looking for, right? And it just feels like there's been a stall on it. So Hangman energy is all about surrendering to something, right? But it's also about, I like to think about it as seeing things from a different perspective or needing to, right? Because this person is upside down. It's like when they're right side up, they couldn't see things clear. So it's like, let's hang upside down. So almost in this time, that you're experiencing these things, you're coming to some realizations. It's like you've been paused in moving forward in order to see the things that you need to see about people or yourself that are not good for you, right? And you notice with the Devil and the Hangman card, in both cards, people are bound, right? So these people, or this person is bound by his foot and like not able to move forward, like physically move forward. These people are bound at their necks. So almost like bound, like their throat chakra is bound with their voice, their communication. So it's like you guys not being clear. Some of you have not been able to clearly communicate how you feel about something. And that's been making you feel like you're just kind of stuck in a rut. But I feel like while you guys are kind of in this Hangman energy, you guys are getting a lot of aha moments. If you're paying attention to your intuition, you're paying attention to the universe, I feel like you are seeing things a little bit clearly, a little bit more clear while you're hanging here upside down. I know that seems weird. It's a very unorthodox. Like, why would I hang upside down in order to see things right side up? But that is what's happening with a lot of you guys. Don't stand in your own way. If there's people who are around you who are manipulating you, making you feel bad about yourself, making you feel small, gaslighting you, whatever, it is time to sacrifice those so you can move forward, right? Now, a lot of you guys, this could be about a past relationship with the Six of Cups here. This is a very nostalgic card, very much a soulmate card. Someone you felt like was your soulmate. Maybe it didn't work out with them. And this is you getting in your own way of moving forward and offering your love to someone else, right? With this Page of Cups, because you're so stuck here, right? You're so stuck here. And it's like, this is you getting in your own way. And it's funny, if you're looking at these cards the way I'm looking at it, sandwiched in between the Page of Cups and the Six of Cups is the Five of Wands. So it's like, this is you and this is you. And this is you getting in your own way. Right? You're right in the middle of that happiness, because these combined are really good things. And you can have this. You can have a soulmate, right? But maybe it's just not who you thought it was supposed to be. You can have, a fresh start at love, but maybe it's just not the way that you pictured it and you wanted it. And hell, that happens to all of us. But I feel like this is very much, some of you guys are just getting in your own way. Be careful with that nostalgic card, because nostalgia in many ways can borderline depression. If we get too stuck in the past and what we thought was supposed to happen and whatever, then it makes it very hard for us to move forward. So just something to be mindful of. And again, with this Six of Cups energy in your past and the Hanged Man, it's like you could be feeling stuck moving forward, um, out of this relationship, or out of you feeling emotionally attached anyway to the relationship. Um, but and you weren't able to see things, the right way, or you weren't able to see things from their perspective. Like, you just did not understand why it ended. It just absolutely made no sense to you. But you've been taking this time to change your perspective. And ultimately, once you come to that realization and you let go of these things that you feel bound to, these feelings, this obsession for some of you that you feel connected to, then you will be able to move forward, right? Then you will be able to really take on that Page of Cups energy, and go for the things that you want with that Nine of Cups energy, right? And I see you guys doing that. A lot of you guys will be making the switch, right? Leo season, I think it kind of calls us and helps us too, right? Leo season is all about happiness. Leo is ruled by the sun. It's all about self-identity. It's about ego. It's about, our creative selves. It's about our uniqueness coming through. Now, this is an Aries card. It's the Emperor, but it's that fire energy. I do feel like in the near future, you guys will be kind of taking more control over, really, the way you view yourself, over your thoughts, over your life in general. You guys will be putting yourself in positions that are helpful for you all around. You guys will be cutting out people that are not. But really taking charge. Really taking charge, and not just letting things happen to you. Um, Actively making the decisions and calling the shots, right? And I feel like if there are any things that you guys are dealing with in the past, any traumas, any negative thinking, you guys are right now just really deciding to take control of your life and move forward, right? So, meanwhile, you're hoping for this new beginning. You're hoping for something that's fun and new and, sparks excitement and inspiration, something that's passionate. Like, you guys are hoping for this new beginning. And I think you guys are going to get it. Remember, it's really about the sacrifices that you make this month. Really paying attention to the world around you, and seeing what's good for you and what is not. Seeing what has been working for you and what has not, and really being honest with yourself. And if it's something that you're doing, getting out of your own way. Okay? But taking on this Emperor energy is what's going to help your new situations, your new relationship, circumstance, whatever. It's what's gonna help it come faster, and just really taking on that energy of being optimistic is what's going to bring about this change. Make sure that you aren't being the type of emperor that nobody likes. Make sure that you aren't being an asshole and not being, because emperor is very much a what I say goes type of person. I feel like still stay open, because I feel like there's people around you that want to help, right? You've got the Two of Cups in your external energy. I feel like there's people around you that you really connect with on a different level, right? Or at least they're trying to connect with you on a different level. So making sure that you're not being so closed off with that Emperor energy, but really taking on the better aspects of it, as in moving forward, and not allowing things to just happen to you, like making things happen that you want. But there is opportunity for real connection with someone, or connection to a new project, a new job, a new something. This Two of Cups energy, it's been showing up quite a bit this month. I just did Libra today, and I did Scorpio, and it was in both of their reads too. So it's very much for you guys something that wants to come in, something that's already currently around. Like you guys have, if you just open your eyes and stop playing these mind games with yourself with these Five of Wands, or stop fighting yourself, or stop having people around you that all they want to do is fight you, you'll clear out space so that you're able to see and feel these new connections. Because there's something or someone around you that makes you feel balanced, makes you feel like there's an equal exchange of give and take. There's something that you're passionate about. Look, it's Leo season, and we've got that line up there. It's red, root chakra, making you feel grounded. So just pay attention to that. And then look, we've got you guys' headspace. So you guys do want happiness. You do want to find your purpose. You do want to find your person. You do want to just overall be emotionally fulfilled. The 10 is the highest number in the minor arcana. And, you know, this is all about just feeling emotionally just, yes, things are good, things are happening, and you being able to feel so good about yourself that that love kind of radiates out into your other connections with people, right? So I think that's really good because this shows me what your headspace is in right now. So I like the fact that you guys are, you know, since it seems like this is what you want to be happy overall, it does make me happy that you guys are focusing more on that rather than in your headspace this being like the devil or something. Like if these cards were flopped in their placement and say the devil is where you're going in your head and but you're still hoping for this, I would be a little bit more concerned. Again, some of you, there could be a Capricorn in your life, but some of you, I really feel like, or those of you Sagittarius who are on the cusp of Capricorn, that could be that too. You just really taking on that energy of like, you know, taking charge and again, devil card is not about just, it's about power, what has power over you. What I was saying is, I like that it seems like you guys are being mindful of your thoughts and still having hope to move forward in the best way possible, right? So that's really good. And then in the future, it's like you've got the Two of Pentacles. So there is going to be a need to balance out things, whether it's like your work and home life, you know, just getting really clear on your finances, getting clear on something, right? And I'm going to pull a clarify card for that because I really am curious. I feel like these changes that you will have to make, these sacrifices you will have to make, I feel like that's going to require a period of you guys kind of trying to recalibrate, and things might feel a little funky, might feel a little wonky, right? So it's just a matter of things taking time. I feel like when you decide and start living your life as if the decision is there already, even if you don't have like tangible result of whatever it is you guys are hoping for. I feel like that's where you're gonna really feel that fulfillment. You know, I feel like that's when your blessings are going to really come. It's like you guys start believing the things that you're wanting, believing that they're for you. Until then, I feel like you guys are kind of doing this dance of, oh, I don't know where to go, I don't know what to do, you know, because it is something to get used to. A lot of you guys are having to change your mind frame, change the way you think this month. And a lot of you guys are going to have to cut some people out, you know, and that's okay. What's this Five of Wands business? Five of Wands, Queen of Cups. Yes, so Five of Wands, this could be you guys battling with a lover. This can be you guys battling about a lover. Maybe that you had in the past. Someone that you really loved. But really, when I get Queen of Cups energy, it's telling you that I need to listen to my intuition more, right? Instead of fighting and being, you know, fighting something that I know better on, I need to just know and accept what is. And also about giving yourself permission to feel vulnerable if that's what you need, but also realizing that you still, at the end of the day, have to take care of you and do what's best for you. And listening to your intuition is going to make this process go a lot smoother. Um, because sometimes there's lessons to be learned that if we were to just listen to ourselves, we kind of already knew what we were supposed to be doing in the first place, right? I just feel like you guys have been fighting something, whether it's about needing to know or knowing that you need to let these people out of your life, or, you know, finally, like, really let a relationship go inside. Um, you lean in on this Queen of Cups energy, I just feel like everything's going to go a lot smoother rather than trying to fight it, okay? Okay. Whew. Devil. The Devil, Three of Pentacles. Yeah, so the things that are having power over you right now, it can be other people, right? It can be other people. This is very much a social card, a networking card. Um, so again, if it is like a past relationship that you guys are stuck on, and you keep kind of flip flopping and going back and forth because you want this thing so bad, you need to cut that cord for yourself. Doesn't mean like cut the person out of your life and all that, but there, you being stuck on that energy is not, it's hindering you moving forward. Okay. Okay. With the Emperor, you got the World. So things are moving. The world is spinning like unlimited wonder. It's on its way. This means you guys are going to be headed in the right direction, right? When you guys are really being true to yourself and taking on this Aries energy, right? This Emperor energy, and really taking control of your life and only accepting what works for you. That's when you're going to see shifts start to happen. That's when you're going to see people in your life that, maybe new people are going to start coming to your lives. Maybe there's going to be people in your life that you just didn't even think about, in terms of maybe romantically or something. And anyways, the whole point is things are going to start to align themselves. And yeah, once you decide, right? Once you decide to move forward, once you decide to cut out the drugs, cut out the vices, cut out the things that make you feel small, cut out the things that have power over you. Yeah. Last thing I want to clarify is this Two of Pentacles. Wow. Once you decide, right, once you stop trying to do a balancing act on one foot, right, you see those waters back there. The waters are rocky, and you're rocky too in the front. All this balancing and all this back and forth you're trying to do with yourself, once you let that go and you decide to move forward in the way that works for you, and dropping the things that have not been working for you because they're just toxic at this point, that's when you align, right, with either someone or a situation. This can be a job, this can be anything. This can be a love situation, but leverage is all about, integrating and really coming into one and feeling like you are connected, right? Connected with everything, connected with yourself, connected with source, connected with others. This is really about having a love for all overall, right? So that's also a Gemini card. You can be meaning a Gemini or someone like an air sign. But in general, it's like once you stop being flip-floppy and stop doing all this, things are going to start popping up for you, right? Wishes are going to be coming fulfilled. It's going to take you doing the first step, though, right? You guys are going to, you can't just, this isn't a thing where you can just sit back and just wait for and hope for something good to happen. You guys are going to have to take a little bit of action. The Lovers also talks about a choice, but not a choice so much as in who we love, but just we know what we love. So how are you going to choose to move forward with that, right? When we get the Lovers, we already know what we love. It's not about who do we love, what do we love. It's about, okay, you love this. What are you going to do in order to get this, in order to keep this, in order to have this in your life, right? So you guys have some really good things, actually, for the month of August. Oh, hold on. Before I go, I pulled a oracle card. So you guys got Conscious Consumer. You have the power to heal and to help the world with your decision to buy only products and services that are ethical and environmentally friendly. As a conscious consumer, you choose to invest in fair trade and organic goods. You live simply and you purchase only that which you need. So really be mindful about not being wasteful, not purchasing things that you don't need, not having an abundance of stuff that isn't, I'm almost hearing clutter, but also just being mindful of the things that you do buy and where they come from and what organizations you're supporting, um, what, how things are made, all that kind of stuff, right? I feel like you guys, this is a good time to be a little bit more, have your eyes open a little bit more, right? Um, so just being really mindful about where you're putting your energy into, right? Because money is energy as well. So putting your energy into the right things that are supporting the right causes, and that also will, you know, reap benefits later down the line. Now, you guys also got pay attention to red flags. The signs are cautioning you. Again, so paying attention to your intuition, really getting into that Queen of Cups energy and listening to her, really getting out of your own way. If there are signs that you need to end something or you need to change the way you go about something, but you've been refusing to see them because you just are so dead set on what you want and your way of thinking, I suggest that you pay attention to these red signs, these red flags, right? Because the very thing that you're ignoring right now is going to be the very thing that fucks up the next thing, right? It's very, it sucks to have to, sometimes be that assertive person who's like just, keeping people in their place type thing, or like um, being on top of things. But it's very important that you pay attention to what is going on around you, because, like I said, the thing that you let slide now will be the thing that ruins everything later. Okay? So if you are still trying to pursue someone from the past with this Six of Cups energy, and you're getting signs that you need to like let them go, like they're saying it or they're acting like it, or you're like, oh, I don't know how they feel it. Like, you know how they feel. Stop. Stop choosing to be ignorant on the subject. Um, if you are meeting someone else and they're showing red flags, love yourself enough to pay attention to that so that you aren't experiencing a bunch of bullshit down the road. Okay? So thank you, Sagittarius. I hope you guys have a great rest of your month, and I will see you in Virgo season.